It's the biggest mega project of them all, and it's been on the drawing board for decades. The Site C Dam on the Peace River, an $8 billion project that would be a major energy supply for the province. And today a review panel issued a report that said there were both positives and negatives to the dam being built.
They don't question whether Site C is the right way to get that electricity.
The panel concluded there were indeed clear benefits to the Site C project, notably its positive economic impact and its supply of clean energy. But the panel also said there would be adverse effects on wildlife, ecosystems, and First Nations rights. It concluded BC Hydro hasn't really made the case for needing new energy in the near future, and it found no way to verify the estimated $8 billion cost. The panel wants the government to refer the project to the BC Utilities Commission for further study. But the Energy Minister rejects that idea.
We won't be doing that. We believe that, that in fact BC Hydro has done a good job with conservation.
Environmentalists say the report gives plenty of reasons not to proceed.
The panel says Hydro hasn't even proved their cost. So that leaves me believing, as we believed all along, that this thing could likely balloon to very much higher costs than roughly $8 billion.
And the NDP also says Site C isn't needed.
New sources of energy supply, geothermal, wind is becoming increasingly cheap to come on stream, and it's a perfect complement for our existing reservoir systems. Solar energy is becoming cheaper and cheaper over time.
But Bennett says the energy supplied by the dam will eventually be needed by BC one way or another.
We don't need the electricity today or tomorrow or next year or 5 years from now, but we're pretty darn sure we're going to need it 8 to 10 years from now.
The project will now seek an environmental approval certificate from both the federal and provincial governments. If those are granted, the BC Cabinet will likely decide this fall on whether Site C will actually be built. Keith Baldry, Global News, Victoria.